Hey everyone, we're back here at First Inspires at the UN with a couple more of the women and girls in science who have joined us here for the conference these few days. So let's go ahead and introduce yourselves and let me know what teams you're a part of.
My name's Claire Meyers, and I'm on the Green Girls Team 7190 FTC.
I'm Corinne Severett, and I'm also on Green Girls.
And I'm Nora Dixon. I'm on the ThunderPenquins Team 11150.
And you guys are all on FTC teams, right? That's super awesome to see girls and women of all ages involved at the conference. So what did you guys talk about this weekend?
Today I talked about getting more diverse and disabled groups into STEM to create a more holistic perspective.
And what kind of got you interested in that? I thought that was a really kind of unique part of the panel this morning.
Well, a lot of the work that we do for Green Girls is we go and teach STEM classes at the Pacer Center for Children with Disabilities, at our foster care support group, and at a group called Queer Science. So getting all these different perspectives and groups involved in STEM is extremely important to our growth in the future.
Our goal as a team is to get STEM to underrepresented groups, so a lot of our camps are aimed at those groups.
That's a really, really neat goal. And what did you speak on?
Cost-effective ways that you can teach robotics to children.
And what kind of cost-effective ways are those? I know a lot of first teams try to do some kind of science-themed camps to get kids interested in science. What kind of cost-effective methods would you recommend?
Basically, just when you lead events, to use like recycled things and things that you like are easy to find, which isn't like that hard. And there's a lot of different things that you can have kids do online that are free.
And we talked about the struggle that some teachers have in bringing their classrooms into more STEM focused, and that they're worried that they don't know enough about a program to teach it, they don't have the materials, but we really wanted to focus on that there are a lot of free resources and a lot of low cost options, just like paper, and we talked about an event called Puppy Palace, where you would use paper and tape to create palaces that met customer requirements, a real world application.
That's really neat. So that's really bringing in real-world engineering things that you're going to encounter in your careers as you go on and getting kids interested in that early on. So that's very cool. Why do you think that, why is that a passion project for y'all? Why does bringing STEM into low-cost environments matter?
One cool part about our camps is that we get to meet, they're monthly camps, so we get to see the kids over and over again, and we really get to see them grow. You'll see kids come in, especially girls, very timid and shy and not wanting to try out these activities, but over the months and over the years, we've really seen their confidence grow and then want to try more, and then they'll come back to the camps and say, I remember the coding that we did at the last camp. I went online and I continued to do that at home.
Another one of the little boys that we met at our foster care group, he actually came to one of our competitions this year, and he got to see all the cool robots, and his face was just lit up, and it was just so amazing to see that he started out so shy, and by the end he was just running around giving us hugs before he leaves, and it's just cool to see that growth.
So you guys have really almost been acting as mentors for these kids that you work on these camps. How has that impacted you, being a leader instead of working with a mentor for you?
Well, it is different because you get to see these kids and you get to meet them, and it's really impactful to help them and lead them through, and it makes you think, because we've all had a lot of support from great mentors that we've had throughout the years, and so it's been really important to give back to the community that's helped us so much. So
I felt so lucky to be able to give back the same thing that my mentors did to me. I never had thought of doing a STEM-related field or going into a STEM-related field until mentors kind of encouraged me to try out new things. So it's really rewarding to me to be able to do that for other kids.
That's really, really cool. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time. I believe there are a couple other members of your team here that presented on a different topic, so I'd love to get them out here and hear from them. So you can see that we've really covered a wide range of topics at the panels this morning. So, hey ladies, go ahead, introduce yourself, and let everyone know what team you're with.
So, my name is Zoe, and I'm with the Green Girls.
My name is Grace Hanson, and I'm also with the Green Girls.
Awesome. How has this weekend been for you guys?
It's been absolutely incredible. We've had the chance to learn from so many different incredible women, and really be able to network with them, to build our own network so we can expand and grow into the future, and it's just been honestly incredible.
It's been amazing just to sit down and listen to all of these incredible women and learn from their experiences, as well as teach other people about the experiences that we've had and share and really create a culture that we can rely upon.
So what did you guys share with the rest of the conference this morning?
So today we both spoke on different things regarding environmental sustainability. So I talked about a short sustainability book that I wrote that is focused on different things that FTC teams can do in order to be more sustainable, as well as the importance of companies openly talking about their sustainable efforts. That way we can move towards a more inclusive and better environment where sustainability comes first and is an afterthought in our STEM process.
That's really cool, and that's a really neat way to bring in other skills and talents that you guys have, such as making an entire book to get a point across. That's really awesome. And what did you speak on relating to sustainability?
I talked about a program that I'm involved in with the United Nations called UN Goal Chasers. It's a program that aims to get teens engaged in reaching the sustainability development goals that the UN set forth in their 2030 agenda. So I've worked with my mentor, Crystal, on a plastic extruder that recycles 3D printed parts that teams have that are like old and broken and you're not using anymore into new filaments so that you can reuse it again.
That's really cool. Is there a way that, like, if first teams wanted to recycle some of their 3D prototypes, is that something that they could potentially reach out to y'all to work on?
Definitely. We're working on creating a booklet that has the instructions on how to build it and all of the costs that you need in order to do that.
That's awesome. And it's really inspiring to see you guys really invested in sustainability and how do we make a program like FIRST that does go through a lot of consumables every year more sustainable as we continue to grow the program. Well, thank you ladies so much for your time. I believe we have one more group of girls that we're going to hear from on the show. So let's go ahead and get them out here. Hey ladies. So you guys can step over a little bit if you want. So I understand that you guys are from an FRC team and a couple of you are also on an FTC team. So go ahead and introduce yourselves and let me know what teams you're affiliated with.
So my name's Anushka Sharma and I'm from Blue Twilight 2220.
I'm Shelly Franklin. I'm on both Blue Twilight 2220 and 7190 The Green Girls.
I'm Anna and I am on 2220 Blue Twilight.
Awesome. And so what did you guys kind of present on this morning at the panel?
So we talked about building a stronger pipeline of women in STEM, and so we kind of talked about how girls and women in our community should connect with other organizations and, go out to our local companies of STEM and science and connect with them and hold some conferences, get some mentors. Mm-hmm.
What has having women mentors, like in your life, in your personal life, in your professional life as a student of STEM, what has that kind of meant for y'all?
I think it's meant like everything to me to be able to see like role models that have gone through and been successful STEM professionals, like especially as females. It means the world to me, and it shows me that I'm really capable of being able to be an active participant in STEM.
No?
That's fine. I think mentors are really kind of a key component to a FIRST team in terms of making it effective. What kind of, as you guys look forward, what are your career goals and how has FIRST helped influence that?
So I'm a senior in high school right now, and so in college I'm planning on doing computer science and maybe something in the business area as well. So I started out as in an FTC team in 7th grade, and I started programming then, and so then that's how I got hooked on to, wanting to do something in the computer science field. And then once I came into high school, I joined our FRC team, and in the starting I did some programming too, but then I also wanted to try something different on the business or, the leadership speaking kind of area too. So then I moved into more than robots or the chairman side.
For me, FIRST actually basically introduced me to engineering. I started first in first grade, so it's been 11 years of just like learning and growing and experiencing things in FIRST, and so it really just like developed my passion for STEM and has just shown me what I want to do with the rest of my life.
Personally, I joined a FTC team, and it introduced me to STEM, and I found a passion for mechanical engineering because I decided that I like building now, and it's something that I would have never gotten into before.
That's really cool. So I think we're going to go ahead and watch the video from your panel this morning so our audience can get a little bit more insight and clarity into the topics that y'all discussed. So let's go ahead and roll that video.
Your Royal Highness, Your Excellency, Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Erica Broker, and I'm from the Green Girls Robotics Team 7190.
And my name is Anushka Sharma, and I'm from First Robotics Team 2220 Blue Twilight. And this is our 4th year at the United Nations. Both of us know from experience the importance of having a strong network of women in STEM to support you as you pursue the STEM field that you're passionate about. It can be incredibly daunting and discouraging to be in a field that you don't feel like you belong in. I personally never even considered a STEM profession until I found a group of girls that were already in STEM. A pipeline of women that includes their female peers and leaders in their area provides an outlet for them to go for support, gives them someone to look up to and aspire to be, and work to support the 5th developmental goal.
One way to build a local community and to build connections for future collaboration is by holding workshops or conferences. These events can connect women from all walks of life and different STEM fields and give them the opportunity to share experiences and work together. These can be conferences with breakout sessions where women can learn valuable skills and how to improve their own personal skill set, as well as how to assert themselves in a male-dominated profession. In robotics, we have a kickoff event at the beginning of every season, and the event includes different subject-oriented tracks where teams can learn from each other. Programs like this can be expanded all over the world and made more easily accessible to all women in STEM.
Next slide. First Ladies is an organization started in 2014 by an all-girls FTC bots. The organization is dedicated to encouraging and supporting women in all aspects of FIRST and their journey towards a career in STEM. First Ladies connects women in STEM so they feel as if they have someone with similar experiences to talk to. You all have the ability to connect with women in STEM from around the world to each other to share experiences and provide feedback. This is just one way you can encourage collaboration and connection between females in STEM fields and therefore grow the pipeline.
A great way to start building the pipeline of women in STEM at a young age is through organizations that celebrate and reward young women who have excelled in STEM. 2 examples of this are through the NT-WIT, National Center for Women in Technology, and TWIST, Target Women in Science and Technology programs. NT-WIT provides girls with opportunities in the professional STEM world and experiences for real-world internships. The TWIST organization connects award winners with someone who works in the STEM field at Target who can function as a mentor. And as we heard yesterday, mentorship is incredibly important because you can't be what you can't see. We've both had mentors through the TWIST organization and have found it extremely beneficial as it has given us insight into what a professional STEM world can look like. Both of these organizations create pipelines of women in STEM at young ages.
Team 2020 has created an initiative called Women in Robotics Empowering Sisters, or WIRES. This group was created in 2013 and consists of Team 2020 female mentors and students. This group meets on a regular basis to discuss ways in which they can empower young women to not only join FIRST's organization, but also become interested in STEM-related fields by connecting with various STEM companies. Students from Minnesota explore companies such as the FBI, Microsoft Technology Center, and the Monticello Nuclear Power Plant. Last year, they also created an all-female panel called Cookies, College, and Careers to give students the opportunity to learn from professionals at Target, Thomson Reuters, and 3M. Through these events, females are able to make connections with other female leaders at various IT companies to further build a stronger pipeline.
All of these amazing programs are examples of activities that move each other and provides a variety of new opportunities. A pipeline of women in STEM will encourage more women to join STEM professions and encourage collaboration between female leaders in technology companies. This will create a more diverse work environment that leads to better solutions, which benefits everyone. If you're a woman in the STEM field, we encourage you to reach out to young women in your community and encourage them to pursue a STEM career. We recommend to build communities of women in STEM by building groups of STEM regionally, in companies, and in schools, utilizing the methods that we have mentioned in our presentation today. Thank you.